How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Dogecoin update. I really do hope you are okay during these periods. We had the largest liquidation event in crypto history, and the reported 20 billion is apparently not even what it was. That is just wild to me because I remember the lunar crash beginning the bear market last cycle. Now it's only 2 billion. So it shows you how much crypto has grown since that point in terms of the money being involved in this space, and of course the amount of tokens that there are. Also is a negative thing because that means it's going to be a lot harder for the whole entire market to recover such a dump. It's more likely that the top coins that got hurt are likelier to recover. Now, looking at this chart, we saw within a matter of minutes, not just Dogecoin, but the whole entire market, apart from Bitcoin and a handful of coins, getting wrecked, dumping plus 50%. Maybe as low as minus 85%, like Casper, who people argue are the Bitcoin killer. Clearly not, jumping 85% in minutes. So, of course, it's an attack from exchanges and founders of coins. It's quite obvious. You have like BNB making a new all-time high today. Really points the finger at who's, of course, has a big part and play in this happening. And looking at the chart, we see now that all the moving averages have been lost. Looking to the left, this has happened in the past and there has been recoveries. But generally, once it's lost, you have to say that a downtrend has begun. Because this final moving average is actually taking an average of the last 200 days. Guys, that's majority of a year. So you really want to see this maintained, especially if you want short and mid-term continuation in the bullish direction. So its job this week for Dogecoin is to recover the moving averages. They're starting to form bearish crosses. It's not like it hasn't happened to the left. You see it here early in the year, and it was eventually recovered. But you can see once it's lost and the bearish crosses start forming, it's not the end of the move. We can see it continued a bit lower. So it could essentially, failing to recover this level, start to bleed down. But I assume that at least as of now, this low will hold. And this low will hold. So the 13 and 14 cent level is very key for bull market continuation. In fact, remember, all Dogecoin needs to do doesn't need to go down there. All it needs to do is recover the moving averages to head back up. Last week, it was actually setting up a bullish pattern over here, an inverse head and shoulders. I wanted to make a video update for you guys, but I just didn't have the time. I'm buying a house at the moment, mortgage, many other things going on. But this was a bullish pattern setting up. The target would have been in this general area at a new high. But unfortunately, can't control the market. An external factor came in and made the market lose this key low, even lower than this with a body candle close right there at a new lower low. So technically speaking, it will actually look for a lower high and to attack this low. We just really have to hope that Bitcoin and Ethereum behave and push the market higher. So by recovering the moving averages, if we look to the left, slightly above the moving averages right there, that's the neckline of a double bottom pattern. And so by recovering that key level, it will put it on a path to this technical target. Let me just readjust this. There you go. Back to the previous high over here, 47 cent. So Doge's work for the following weeks and months is to recover 25 cent. To start a journey to 47, 48 cent. But please do understand, this is resistance currently. This is, by definition, the top. We can see proof with failed breakouts coming back under, testing it as resistance, but the moving averages giving it a chance to break out again. Now that the moving averages are lost, not giving us that chance to break out again, the job is much harder. The probabilities are less in his favor than back here when it was holding all the moving averages. It's bullish. It should go up. It did go up, but it couldn't sustain. Came back under, confirming it as resistance. Then we had the liquidation event. So it's important to recover this. It's quite a large area, isn't it? This whole entire area needs to be recovered between 22 to 25 cent going forward for Dogecoin. Guys, if you want to learn how to read the charts exactly like me so you're never lost, book in a one-to-one video call with myself or check out my ebook. Go through that at your own pace. I've got a Discord community as well if you're interested in altcoins, but personally, I'm not in altcoins. I'm only in Bitcoin, and the people sharing altcoins are my highly skilled traders in there. Links down below. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll catch you in the next one.